Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we start, we would like to negate some of the points made by the government team, which is as a disclaimer that will some intertwine with our points. First is that competition is important as a whole, where it can improve and develop a person due to them wanting to be better than another. It is no different for artists, who would improve from one another based on their rivals and friends. The government made a point on award shows and recognitions are flawed in practice. This is not the case, where the whole point of award shows are to congratulate and prove to the world that the artists deserve recognitions. The government team also pointed that art have diminished over time due to these award shows and artists who make art to win award shows, not to give entertainment to the fans. And even if they focus their art to win an award, obviously they have to bring their best. And that is why award shows and recognitions are important. The artists will bring their best and in them and express themselves in an ultimatum way on the art. It gives competition because of art is bringing greatness to the artist and influence for those who saw or hear it. The government team has said that art are not meant for competitions and judged due to art having different styles. And it is wrong. Art is judged and competed not because of their styles, but what it can bring in their influence and what it can bring to a person. The government also said that these award shows is biased and focuses on white people. First, a sense of biasness can be important to judge something, and these award shows judges have a different kind of taste, view, and bias to an art compared to a normal guy. That's why they are judges in the first place. It is not wrong to say that the judges have a bias, but it's also wrong to say that the bias that the judges have is what bringing an unfair play to an award. Second, the white privilege that these award shows seems to have, and this is completely wrong, where these award shows have a sense of globalism and are being seen by the world. Also, if you look at the history of these award shows, they are made by the white nation, an original audience of white people. It is obvious that their main target of nominees are the ones nearest and they can reach faster to the executive who are nominating them. That's why, which is the white artists. Now comes the point I will make, which is that the first is that art awards are made to show that the world that the winner is can do it can that one who can do amazing things. Also, these awards are not the only way artists can get acknowledgement now. Social media now have become a way for artists to show their works and recognize and get appreciated for it. The new era of technology also means that award shows aren't the only thing artists focuses for. If they want to be the best of the best, and these awards are just one of the way to show an artist's skill and talent. With that, there are really no reason to remove award shows from the equation. It is just one of the way artists can feel appreciated in a bigger award show that can bring more influence representation for a global scale in an award scenario. Competitions are something that are a choice for an artist. Grammys, Oscars, etc., are something that are up to the executive on whether who nominated them. And no one is forcing an artist to get these awards and join to the competition. Of course, there are artists who are pride-driven, greed, and just wanting award for the money. They don't care about the fans, what they make. But in those cases, it's up for the artists themselves. It's not up for the viewers, the executive, any other third parties to be involved in. Art can attach to a personal level, and being congratulated and appreciated is just one of the ways to provide artists a feeling of joy. This award winner can bring something that can impact the audience and bring an inspiration for the people who are interested. Removing this is just wrong, and it gives some artists lack of motivation because there's nothing for them to do. For the take on supporters or fans, award can bring some joy to the fans. It can bring a sense of pride and happiness with their artists winning something big. Especially supporters who have been with the artists since they were not popular. Any kind of competitions that give recognitions to the artists can make the supporters feel appreciated for the executive and the ones who held the competition. These kind of things can be taken away for granted, as people resonate with art, music, film, and the whole art industry as a whole with their own personal reasons. Therefore, the reasons stated above, we are proud to propose.